day, viewers. Welcome to our free concept TV. Headline: Emefiele had access to family doctors before court orders, says DSS. The Department of State Services (DSS) says Godwin Emefiele, suspended governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN), has access to family and medical officials. On Friday, Federal Capital Territory FCT High Court sitting in Maitama had ordered the DSS to allow Emefiele to have access to his lawyer and family. In a statement on Saturday, DSS said Emefiele had access to his family and doctor before the court order. On June 9, President Bola Tinubu suspended Emefiele and asked him to transfer his responsibility to Folashode Adebisi Oshonobi, Deputy Governor, Operation Directorate. The Department of State Services (DSS) says Godwin Emefiele, suspended governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN), has access to family and medical officials. On Friday, Federal Capital Territory FCT High Court sitting in Maitama had ordered the DSS to allow Emefiele to have access to his lawyer and family. In a statement on Saturday, DSS said Emefiele had access to his family and doctor before the court order. On June 9, President Bola Tinubu suspended Emefiele and asked him to transfer his responsibility to Folashode Adebisi Oshonobi, Deputy Governor, Operation Directorate. Alright, viewers, you have listened to today's news. Emefiele matter is what we are going to be talking about. You know, something struck my mind when they mentioned that that they want Emefiele to have access to his doctor. What struck my mind was Nnamdi Kanu, him being deprived of having access to visit his medical doctor and all that. Now, this is the same thing the DSS is doing to Emefiele. Though Nnamdi Kanu on his way to the front, but I'm trying to make us to see something here. Now, we know that Emefiele committed a lot of atrocity. And what he did is something that Nigerians are finding very difficult, let's say very difficult or hard to forgive. Some people, out of 100%, let's say only 30 forgives Emefiele. The rest will be like, leave him there, Mr. President, leave him there. If I forget him, boy, we cannot tell the president to forget him if he's a human being. You understand? But we know during his tenure, when Buhari was the president, we suffered the cashless policy, the new redesign note, and the way he would just come out and say there are no papers. Those things were really, really frustrating. Those things were really, really heartbreaking. So people were so angry, pissed off, and frustrated. So the DSS has come out. Court was saying that they should allow Emefiele have access to his doctors, his family, and all that. But DSS are saying that before the court, before he was being suspended, before they suspend him, that he has already seen his doctor. He has already seen. He already have access to them. That he has already seen them before they took him. Do we understand? Not just they just took him without allowing him to have. I think people are actually saying that they took him without allowing him to have access to his family, to his doctor, and all that. So now the DSS they are coming out to say that Emefiele had access to these people, to these things that they did not deprive him. You know, when the other particular person arrest and all that, they will tell you to call your family and all that. But before, and you will not be able to see anybody. They'll just have to take you. They can tell you to call your lawyer to meet you at the station, stuff like that. So I believe that before they took Emefiele would have asked his people to come over, including his doctor. So they said he has access to see his doctor and his family before they took him and all that. So I don't know why they are coming and say that they should allow him. So DSS are saying that they already allowed him before they took him. Okay, the report here says the Department of State Services (DSS) says Godwin Emefiele, suspended governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN), had access to family and medical officials. They did not stop him from having access to his family nor medical officials. So I don't know. I think maybe people are saying that they are depriving him of his legal rights. So now the DSS are coming and say that we do not we are not depriving him access to his legal right. That before they took him, that he communicated with those people, that they allow him. They allowed him. Nobody tried to say don't see this person. No, nobody tried that. They allowed him to have access to his doctors and to his family. So let's know the appropriate thing we are actually saying. So while they are still on it, Emefiele, who is still suspended, and while the president has not really said much thing about him, he just suspend him for the meantime due to the fact that what happened during Buhari tenure was something that is so heartbreaking, and I don't know if the president will be able to forgive him, because what happened here, a lot of people suffered, including him. Bola Tinubu suffered during his presidential his presidential um aspirant and all that. He really struggled to do most of the things he wanted to do with cash, because there were no cash and people were finding it difficult to like buy things and all that. So immediately as Tinubu came into power, he didn't wait for anybody to give any order. He quickly, straight away, and suspend the CBN governor. So after suspending him, now the DSS, they are coming out to say that Emefiele was given the opportunity to have access to his doctors and to his family. So it is. I am trying to inform us that Emefiele was given the access. He was not deprived of the access to visit his doctor nor his family. Okay, I read. It says on Friday, Federal Capital Territory FCT High Court sitting in Maitama had ordered DSS to allow Emefiele to have access to his lawyer and family. I think they were trying to stop him. They did not want him to have access. So now the DSS are coming out to say that Emefiele already visited these people before they took him from home down to their custody, that Emefiele already have access. He has already visited his doctor and his family. So them telling the DSS to allow him have access is making them to feel as if they don't know their duty or what they need to do. Do we understand? So they are saying that they're trying to tell the court and people that Emefiele already have access to these things. Nobody stopped him. So saying he should go back for the second time, is he sick? Is there something that we need to know? Because for the court said that they should allow him have access to see his doctor and all that. Is just something going on? Is Emefiele sick? Does he have health issues? Or are they planning something that we don't know? In as much as we are saying that they should keep him there for the meantime until the president is ready to release him and until his case has been sorted out with all the atrocity committed. But one thing is sure, they need to make sure that he's very healthy, because you cannot keep an unhealthy man in a place that is not okay. So they need to make sure that he's healthy and he's okay, then they can keep him. Alright, viewers, we have come to the end of today's news. Please do well to drop by the comment section. Let's know what your views are. Thank you for listening.